Good morning, it's Barbara. It is warm outside. Vic and I are going to be out, but first I want to take you on a little tour while my coffee's being made. Dennis bought a new wagon and he's putting it together. And that's what's happening out here now. The breeze is nice, but at 81 on the tree. There's our azalea, looking gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm taking you on a tour of the garden. Okay, now I turned around. Oh, we're almost done with our lilacs. We didn't get a lot of lilacs this year, but they did smell sweet. I can't bring them in the house because they're too fragrant, but I do love them. We still have a little bit of dogwood blooms, but not very much. But the big stories are behind me. So here's my lamppost garden, which is doing really well. These are coneflowers. Those are Stelladora lilies. But look at my irises. I'm going to be able to show you irises tomorrow. They're blooming. So I have lots and lots and lots of stalks of iris. Now I have two colors of iris. I have sort of the big white and purple ones. And these are purple and yellow. And the way the colors, why can't you see? Huh, weird. Oh, because I'm looking at a different one. And I'm in the shade. These are purple and yellow. They're really beautiful. But when you look at them from a little distance, they look brown. It's really interesting. And then the other glorious thing happening is my rhododendron is starting to bloom, and it starts to bloom from the top. You can see them blooms up there. And that means the first signs of rhododendron are visible in out my bedroom window, which makes me so happy. So here's an update on the garden. Here are the tulips. I never got a single tulip. I got leaves, and I didn't see any evidence of stalks ever. I mean, it's possible that the squirrels ate the stalks and left the leaves. I don't know. But here are my tiny little daffodils that are long gone, and the pachysandra. So I have pachysandra. Oh, did you notice the bird nest up there in that rhododendron? All right, on to the deck. I gotta go make my coffee. Good morning, it's Barbara and Vicky. Thank you for joining me for coffee and her for water. Oh, we're running a little late today. We were all busy and getting a late start and doing things. So anyway, isn't my garden oh, the irises are going to be gorgeous tomorrow. But of course, it never fails. When my irises are going to be at their peak, I'm not going to be home. But I'm only going to be gone 2 days, so it should be okay. Vicky is Dennis's sister or his daughter, here for a week to visit, and is a member of our community. She's on our Zoom most of the time, not always. Sometimes you're busy. Yeah. Working on her crochet blanket that she's been working on for 4 years. She only crochets when she's on the Zoom call and when she's on a plane. Yeah. And every once in a while she brings it out when we're in North Carolina, if we're all sitting around knitting and everything. But right. Since I have been low mojo for a while, I don't think you got much done in North Carolina. No. So anyway, just on the plane. Just on the plane. She works with a charity in she lives in the San Diego area, works with a charity in the San Diego area. Why don't you tell them about your charity?
It's called Gently Hugged, and we collect gently used baby clothing, blankets, and package everything together that a mother needs for the first year of life and put it in a bag, like the size of a grocery bag. Mm-hmm. And that's everything the mom needs for the first year of life. And we have a lot of crafters who make handmade blankets and booties and hats and things like that for the babies. And so I started taking back, I used to crochet a long time ago, and when I joined the charity, I've already made 3 blankets. But for some reason,
have you been there 12 years?
I've been there 12 years.
Oh, okay. Because apparently it takes 4 years per blanket.
Yeah. No, I haven't been there 12 years. I've been there, 9 years.
I was teasing her about
so
how long it takes.
I did 3 blankets really quickly.
Leaned in more.
And then I started this 4th one 4 years ago, and for some reason I just lost my mojo.
You lost your crochet mojo. Yeah,
So,
I
but
get
I'm
that.
still working on it. I'm still planning on giving it to one of the babies. So that's
Fun.
what we do.
So that's what she does. That's why she's crocheting. Just, well, nice to have something to do on a plane. You don't fly around that much anymore like you used to.
No,
but
right.
That could possibly be why this one's taking longer.
Yeah.
You stopped traveling.
Right.
She comes a couple of times a year. She's in charge of our North Carolina adventures in terms of organizing it. So, for which we are immensely grateful. But we've just been visiting. We've been sitting and visiting, and we spent a lot of time on the deck yesterday. It's 81 degrees out here, according to our tree.
But it's beautiful.
Yeah. All we need is a breeze.
Yeah.
And we do have a fan that we can get an artificial breeze if we need it. But today, Vicky's cooking. I always talk about, Well, Vic watches the vlog, so she knows I always talk about dinner. You want to talk about dinner?
Yeah, I'm making a low-carb jambalaya. So
Yeah.
it's going to be Cajun tonight.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So Dennis is taking his mom to the doctor this afternoon, and while they're at the doctor, we're going shopping to get the needed ingredients. We do have the shrimp. We need to remember to get the shrimp out of the freezer, but we don't have the chicken thighs or the kielbasa.
Right.
So she will be the main cook. I will be the sous chef and point her out. Yep, that's there. Where's that? Here, because it's not her kitchen.
That's right.
It's really hard to find things when it's not your kitchen.
And I've never cooked on the kind of stove that you guys have.
Do you have gas?
I have gas.
Ah, see, we have electric. We have an electric with ceramic top. We can't get gas here. We're in the country. I mean,
Right.
we could get propane,
Yeah.
but it would have to be delivered and blah blah blah. We don't, so we're not doing that. So okay, but it could be worse. It could be convection.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, convection.
Right.
So anyway, I can help with that. So that's what we're doing for dinner. Dennis has his D&D tonight, so it'll be the three of us after dinner. He'll be there for dinner.
Right.
But yeah. So that's today. No big plans. Who knows? I could pick up my knitting. No pressure. No pressure.
I'll get my crochet out, and then she'll feel guilty.
I won't.
No.
I will feel persecuted. and you know that there's a part of me that'll just come in. Danny Little Bobbins, who is a knitter in Great Britain, who had a podcast for a long time. Very lovely, quiet, introvert woman. And she used to talk about how she would, like make a list. The dogs are walking around making a earthquake. She would make a list or say, I have to do this today. And as soon as she said she had to do it to herself, that was it. She wasn't doing it. She was so, so that's me. I'm stubborn enough that you tell me, you go there, go ahead. And I'm going to just sit there twiddling my thumbs. I'm a terrible person.
No, you aren't. You're wonderful.
Thank you. Anyway, so we got to go because Gary is coming. Gary is Vicky's brother, Dennis's brother, or his oldest. And he's coming for a visit before the doctor's appointment. And then we're busy.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Shopping and cooking.
Shopping and cooking.
Yep.
So we'll say goodbye. So please take good care of yourselves. Please, please.
Stay
Safe and stay sane.